Hello, this is redware.com. We're going to tell you exactly what data you will need to file on the 7th of August for MTD income tax for your UK property. You'll have registered already at HMRC, and then whatever submission software you're using will have a record of your self-employment businesses, one record for all your UK properties, and if you have any foreign properties. We're going to show you exactly what data you need to collect for you to file on the 7th of August. So pay attention. Your businesses will be registered already on HMRC, and when you sign up, in this case, if you come to us at redware.com/mtd, if you sign up, you'll log on to your HMRC account, and these details will come through your businesses and your obligations. If you have any new businesses or foreign properties, you need to set them up first on HMRC, and then they'll come through here automatically. We're just looking at UK property here. You can view your UK property and see the details that HMRC have for you. But we're just going to look at the data you're going to need to send on the 7th of August. So here it is. Here is a return. Because we're turning over less than 90,000, we can just submit one figure for consolidated expenses. This is the expenses that I've had this quarter, but next quarter it will be for 2 quarters. It's a cumulative figure so far this year. If you turn over more than 90,000, you'll need to break this down. You need to break down your consolidated expenses into categories, and they would be running costs, repairs and maintenance, finance costs, that's not your mortgage costs, professional fees, cost of services, other costs and travel costs. Otherwise, you can show a single figure. And by the way, you're expected to keep digital records for all this, but you don't need to file those digital records. So the period amount is going to be the total amount of rent so far this year. It's cumulative, remember. So those are the two main figures here, the period amount and the consolidated expenses. If you rent a room, you can indicate the rent received and also the amount that you're going to claim on your rent room allowance, which is £7,500 a year. Although if you jointly own it, that will be diluted. Those are the main figures that you're going to need to enter. But there's some additional figures here that is worth looking at. So first of all, on income, your premiums of lease grant. So that is basically if the tenant on signing the lease has paid a fee, a non-refundable fee for whatever reason, that is a premium of lease grant, and you need to declare that in the year or the period that you received the money. You can't spread it out. Reverse premiums are fees that you may have paid the tenant when they take on the lease. For example, if you want to give them a bung for do their decorating or something like that. Tax deducted is the tax taken off at source, and other income is any other income that's not rental income. And then for your expenses, we're filing consolidated expenses in this case, but your residential financial cost is going to be your mortgages for any residential property. That's not going to come off. That's going to come off your tax at the end of the year. You'll get a tax credit for that amount. And any additional mortgages that aren't covered are in for your tax return are residential financial costs carried forward. And that's it. That's the data that you will need to collect to file on the 7th of August. If you use our bridging software, you just need to have that data available in the spreadsheet. You can download our spreadsheet and basically cut and paste the link in to the spreadsheet and file your returns quarterly at www.redware.com/mtd. Hope to see you there. Thank you.